You have so much going on in your life right
Yes,
now.
happiness, a lot of wonderful things to be excited about. Like you say, just a new show that we're very proud of, a grand and chic show, and coming home and leaving home fulfilled with love.
Celine Dion is regarded as one of pop music's most influential voices. She's renowned for her powerful, technically skilled vocals and remains the best-selling Canadian artist and one of the best-selling artists of all time, with record sales of 200 million copies worldwide. Linda Leister describes her as the reigning queen of pop for her influence over the record industry during the 1990s. Her music and vocal style, along with that of Mariah Carey and Whitney Houston, have been said to shape how the bulk of modern female pop vocalists sing. Many artists have either mentioned Dion as a major influence or as one of their favorite singers, including Britney Spears, Rihanna, Christina Aguilera, Frank Ocean, Adele, Ariana Grande, Taylor Swift, and many others. In May 2003, she placed at number 10 on VH1's list of the 50 greatest women of the video era. She was ranked at number 64 on their list of the 200 greatest pop culture icons of all time.
I'm very intense in what I do. When I'm with my kids and when I'm having this loving family moment, I do not allow anything to disturb that.
Her full name is Celine Marie Claudette Dion, also known as Queen Celine or the Queen of Pop. She was born on March 30th, 1968 in Charlemagne, Quebec, Canada, making her 52 at the time of this production. She stands at 5'7" or 1.71 meters. Her hobbies include playing golf, shopping, listening to music, and collecting shoes. In recent years, Dion took up ballet under the guidance of her former dancer, Naomi Steichman. She's also a skier and a regular at her son René Charles' hockey games. She has often spoken about having been bullied at school and lacking confidence in her early years in the business. She recounted, "I didn't have visually what it took. I was not pretty. I had teeth problems. I was very skinny. I didn't fit the mold." Dion first met her husband and manager René Angelil in 1980 when she was 12 and he was 38. Over subsequent years, Angelil guided her to stardom in Francophone territories. Their professional relationship eventually turned romantic after Dion's win at the Eurovision Song Contest in Dublin in 1988. She was 20. The romance was only known to family and friends for 5 years, though Dion nearly revealed all in a tearful 1992 interview with journalist Lisa Payette. Dion and Angelil became engaged in 1993 on Dion's 25th birthday and made their relationship public in the liner notes of her 1993 album, The Color of My Love. They married on December 17, 1994 at Notre Dame Basilica in Montreal, Quebec. On January 5, 2000, Dion and Angelil renewed their wedding vows in Las Vegas. Their first son, René Charles Angelil, was born on January 25, 2001 via in vitro fertilization. In May 2010, Angelil announced that Dion was 14 weeks pregnant with twins after a 6th treatment of in vitro fertilization. On Saturday, October 23, 2010, Dion gave birth to healthy fraternal twins, Eddie and Nelson. On January 14, 2016, Angelil died from throat cancer. His funeral was held on January 22, 2016, in Notre Dame Basilica in Montreal, where he and Dion wed 21 years earlier. The couple's eldest son, René Charles, gave the eulogy just 3 days before his 15th birthday.
You know, music has been my passion since before I can almost remember. So many people have helped me get where I am today. I cannot name them all, obviously.
The youngest of 14 children, she was named after the song Celine by Hugues Aufray. Her parents owned a small piano bar and she'd perform there regularly while growing up. When she was 12, she recorded a demo of a song she'd composed with her brother Jacques and her mother and sent it to music manager René Angelil. He was deeply impressed and moved by her vocals and signed her immediately. He refinanced his own home in 1981 in order to fund La Voix du Bon Doigt, her first record. During the 1990s, she achieved worldwide fame after releasing several best-selling English albums, such as Falling Into You, 1996, Let's Talk About Love, 1997, which were both certified diamond in the U.S. She also scored a series of international #1 hits, including The Power of Love, Think Twice, Because You Loved Me, It's All Coming Back to Me Now, My Heart Will Go On, and I'm Your Angel. During the 2000s, she built her reputation as a highly successful live performer with A New Day on the Las Vegas Strip from 2003 to 2007, which remains the highest-grossing concert residency of all time, as well as the Taking Chances World Tour 2008 to 2009, one of the highest-grossing concert tours of all time. Between 2000 and 2010, Celine Dion was the highest-grossing entertainer in the world. When you add up ticket sales, record sales, merchandise, and every other source of income, Celine's empire grossed over $720 million. Of that amount, $500 million came from worldwide ticket sales. Of that $500 million, $350 million came from her Las Vegas shows alone. Celine started hosting a Las Vegas concert residency in March 2011. Between 2011 and 2019, the show grossed $250 million in ticket sales and other revenue. She performs 70 times per year and personally makes $500,000 per performance. That works out to $35 million per year and makes her by far the highest paid performer in Las Vegas. Celine Dion's net worth is $800 million. In 2008, pre-market crash, Celine and her husband Rene spent $7 million to acquire a lavish mansion on Jupiter Island in South Florida that sits on 415 feet of private ocean frontage, the same island where Tiger Woods and Michael Jordan own properties. She listed the 6-acre property for sale in August 2013 for $72.5 million. She could not find a buyer even after lowering the price to $65, then $45 million. Finally, a buyer clicked in April 2017 for $38.5 million. The home clocks in at over 10,000 square feet and sits on 5 acres of coveted Jupiter Island oceanfront. Past the glamour of the main house sits 2 guest homes and a large water park that was built specifically for the couple's children. In 2016, Celine sold a 20-acre private island outside of Quebec for $25 million. Her primary residences today are a $10 million mansion in Paris and an 8,000 square foot mansion in Las Vegas. The 8,000 plus square foot Paris residence is in a gated enclave with 5 bedrooms and 5 plus bathrooms. Elevator-equipped 4-story residence includes a roomy living room with fireplace, barrel-vaulted ceiling, and a room-wide bank of glass doors that lead to a large deck and verdantly landscaped garden. An adjoining step-down double-height library alcove has floor-to-ceiling bookshelves and a pitched glass ceiling that floods the space with natural light. Main floor living and entertaining spaces also include a separate dining room and kitchen, while an extensive finished basement level offers a home theater, game room, wine cellar, spa, fitness area, and garage. There are 4 en-suite bedrooms on the upper 2 levels, plus a penthouse-level bedroom with attached bathroom and private balcony with an over-the-treetops city lights view. She owns a Mercedes Maybach, a Mercedes S350, and a Rolls-Royce Wraith Coupe. She also owns a Bombardier BD 700 Express worth $1.2 million. The plane is so special that it comes in different categories, and Celine chose the one that is most comfortable for her.